Morning. All right, let's get started. Find you a comfortable seat. Shoulders are relaxed. Start to close your eyes. Start to straighten your spine. Let's begin today with our palms up. Take a few breaths here with palms facing up. And then flip your palms down and take a couple breaths with your palms facing down. Now bring the palms up and think about breathing from your chest. With our palms up, we're expanding our rib cage. And our breath is coming more from our chest. And with palms down, so flip your palms. Now our breathing is coming from our belly. Now choose if you want palms up, more energizing breath from your chest, or palms down, more calming breath from your belly. On your next inhale, drop your chin to your chest. And when you're ready, you can raise your head and slowly open your eyes. Great. Feels good just to have some morning meditation, and then we'll start moving. So come to sit with the soles of your feet together and just start to rock a little bit left to right. Just waking everything up, bringing some movement. Maybe take a few bows forward, moving back. Just move around in any way that feels good. And then find stillness. Bring your hands out to your side. So first, fingertips are on the floor, palms are facing down. And then here again, just rock a little bit left to right. Keeping a tall spine, straight back. Again, find stillness, palms come up, inhale, arms come up overhead. And try to engage the core to keep the back straight. So try not to arch, but keeping the back straight. Exhale, hands down. Again, palms up, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. One more with the core engaged. Inhale, arms up. This time interlace the fingers and tilt all the way over to the right. Inhale back to center, tilt to the left. Good, inhale back to center, dive forward, arms come underneath your legs. So bring those arms under your legs, drop your head. Let the head get heavy, using your legs to bring some feedback to your shoulders. So the more you push down, the more you'll feel it in the back. Maybe close your eyes. Inhale, right arm reaches up, coming up for a twist, looking up at that right arm. Exhale, right arm to the floor. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left arm down to the floor. Inhale, right arm comes up, and then bend the right elbow. Feeling that opening in the shoulder. Good, straighten the right arm comes down. Left arm peels up. Bend the left elbow. Left arm goes straight and left arm comes underneath. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly walk yourself up. And we're still sitting. We're going to come into boat. So holding on underneath your legs, start to tilt back. You can keep your heels on the floor or you can start to lift. Engaging the core. And either way, if your legs are up or legs down, separate your hands. So take the variation that challenges you. Chest is lifted, chin is off the chest. Gaze is high, so you're looking above your feet. Just breathing to stay here. Good. Slowly lower down. Feet to the floor, palms come right behind you. Inhale on the exhale, lift up. Reverse tabletop. Really great opening for the shoulders. I feel it. Option to drop your head. So only if that feels good, drop your head. My hips are lifting. My glutes are engaged. Good. Slowly come back down. And right back in to bow. Maybe take a different variation. Maybe the arms come up. Maybe the arms are out to the side. Maybe the heels are on the ground. Just take the variation that feels right for you. Try to keep that chin lifted. Shaking is good. And then slowly lower the feet down. Hands come right behind your hips. Inhale on the exhale, lift. Engage the glutes. Option to drop your head back. You can keep your head up if you don't like that feeling. And then think about pushing into all four corners of your feet. So don't let your toes lift. Push into your toes. Good. Slowly come back down one more time. Coming back into boat. This time, if your feet are on the ground or on the floor, doesn't matter. We're going to twist. So bring the left arm behind you. Again, option 1, option 2. Back to center. Right arm behind. Back to center. Use your breath. Inhale, open up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open up. Exhale, forward. Last one. Inhale, open up. Exhale, forward, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Slowly come forward. Just take a quick break. And in your seat, just dive forward. So get a bit of a reverse. Stretching out that lower back. Good. Slowly bring yourself back up. Bring your knees behind you, coming into a tabletop. Arms are wide, preparing for down dog. So arms are out long. Fingertips are pushed into the floor. Palms are pushed into the floor. Toes curl under, push up, down dog. Start to pedal at your feet. Pushing into your hands, make the adjustments that you need. And then inhale, slowly come forward to a tall plank. Exhale, push back. Inhale, forward to plank. Again, the slower you do it, the more challenging it is. Exhale, push back. 2 more. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, push back. Last one. Inhale, come forward to plank. And then drop all the way down onto your belly. So coming onto our belly, you can have your cheek on the mat for a moment. We're going to bring our hands next to our chest. We're going to practice cobra. So the tops of my feet are on the floor. My forehead is on the mat. Inhale on the exhale, just start to lift, keeping the back of the neck long, engaging the glutes. Slowly come down, other cheek to mat. Forehead back to center. Inhale on the exhale, lift. So again, back of the neck is long, glutes are engaged, and it's just the chest that's coming up. Good. Slowly coming down. This time we'll take a variation, so we'll move on to up dog. So it's the same movement, tops of feet are on the floor, chest comes up, but this time we straighten the arms to bring our knees up. And if it's too much with the knees, just drop the knees down. Just be careful of your lower back. So coming to center, hands are by your chest. Inhale on the exhale, lift up into cobra, and then push yourself all the way up, knees off the floor. Good, slowly lower down. We'll try one more time from up dog into down dog. So forehead is on the mat, tops of the feet are on the floor. Inhale on the exhale, lift the chest up, and then straighten the arms, and then roll over your toes. I walk, coming in to down dog. Good. So we're in our down dog. Let's walk our feet to meet our hands. So walk towards the front of the mat and then let yourself hang forward. Maybe the knees are a little bent, still early in the morning. You can grab opposite elbows, start to sway. Good, find stillness, slowly roll up. Head comes last. Great, so come to the front of our mat, we'll start our flow. So feet are together or almost together. Hands come to heart, one breath. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, hands to the floor, engage the core. Inhale, hands on your shins, look up, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend the knees, step the right foot back. Step the left foot back, hold the plank, and then take your flow. So knees, chest, chin. Move your body forward through cobra, which we just practiced. Push back, down dog. Look up with your hands, step your right foot forward, drop your left heel, warrior one. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor, hold the plank, and take your flow. So again, knees, chest, chin, move your body forward through cobra, push back, down dog. Look up at your hands, step your left foot forward, drop your right heel, warrior one. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor, step the left foot back, hold, and then take your flow. Maybe this time you come down halfway, and then drop to the floor, cobra, push back, down dog. Look up at your hands, step your right foot forward, step your left foot forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, hands on your shins, look up, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend your knees, step your left foot back. Step your right foot back, hold the plank, and then take your flow. So maybe you come to full chaturanga, practicing the up dog that we just did, or knees, chest, chin. Look up at your hands, step your left foot forward, drop your right heel, warrior one. Flip your hips, warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor, step your left foot back, hold the plank, take your flow. Look up at your hands, step your right foot forward, drop your left heel, warrior one. Flip your hips, warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor, step your right foot back, hold the plank, take your flow. Meeting in down dog. Look up at your hands, step your left foot forward, step your right foot forward, standing forward fold. On the inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back in your chair. So come right into chair. Arms can be by your ears in prayer, on your shoulders. Good, fold forward. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, step the right foot back. Lift the torso. Arms come up overhead. If it's too much on your lower back, you can straighten your back, right? You don't have to take the back bend. Good, right hand comes down to the floor, left arm stays up, twist. Option to take a half bind. Looking over the left shoulder, pushing into the left heel. Good, if you're in that bind, left arm lifts, left arm to the floor. Step the left leg all the way back and up. Three-pointed dog. Just feel the lines of the three-pointed dog, right? Your head is right by your elbows. And then bend the left knee, open up the hip. Good, left leg goes straight. Look up at your hands, left foot steps forward. Right foot steps forward, standing forward fold. On the inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit in your chair. Try not to arch the back. Try to engage the core. Being able to lift up those toes. You can always have your hands at your shoulders or at heart center. Exhale, fold. Looking down at your kneecaps. Head is heavy. Pushing into all toes. I notice myself really using the outside of my feet and not the inside, so I need to practice that. Inhale, hands on your shins, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, step your left foot back, raise your torso. Coming into a high lunge. Same options here. You can take that back bend, or you can keep your back straight. Just really bend that right leg. We're really working it. Shoulders are relaxed, breath is steady. Good, slowly start to look down at your foot, left hand comes down, right arm stays up for a twist. Option to take a half bind. Looking over your right shoulder, pushing into the heel of your right foot. Good, right hand comes down to the floor, right leg pushes all the way back. Again, think about your head being in between your elbows. And try not to open up the hips until I cue it. So try to keep the hips facing the floor. Then bend your right knee and open the hips. Good, straighten the right leg. Look up at your hand, step your right foot all the way through. Bring it there if it doesn't make it on its own. Left foot steps forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. So staying at the top of our mat, preparing for warriors. Just making a few adjustments here. So coming to the top of your mat, hands on your hips, step the left foot back, high lunge. So we were here before, keeping your hands at heart center, gazes forward. Now just think about your hips. You don't want them open too much. Really think about closing the hips and constantly bringing that left hip forward, right hip back. So keeping your hands there kind of helps you remember where they're supposed to be. So now if we drop our left heel, keeping our hips the same, now we're in warrior one. And that's the hard part with warrior one, right? Our hips want to open, but we really want to get them to stay as if we were in that high lunge. Arms come up overhead. You can always bring your hands to your lower back. Good, then open up warrior two. Give yourself that option, what your body may have been asking for. So warrior two, our hips are facing the side. Our arms are strong. Good, now straighten that right leg. Bend the right leg. Straighten the right leg. Bend the right leg. One more, straighten. Bend the right leg. Hands come to heart center. Come onto your toes of the left foot, so back to that high lunge. And then we're going to frame our right foot. So our hand's going to come to our right foot. We're going to lift our left leg up. Don't think too much about it. If you need to walk your hands out, that's fine. The goal is 15 digits in a row. Head is heavy, pushing into the heel. You can always have a slight bend in the right leg. And then we're going to come to a seated spinal twist. So we're going to bend both knees and come to sit. It's not so graceful, but that's okay. So your knees are stacked. If it's too much, just straighten that left leg underneath. But make the adjustments. Try to sit even on both legs. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, come into a twist. So we're twisting our whole body here, hugging our knee into our chest. Hand is behind our back. Looking over that right shoulder. Just breathe, settle into this pose. Slowly come back to center. Both hands over to the left. Take a counter pose. So take a little bow. Bring yourself back to center. Then straighten out the left leg underneath. So we're going to come into this triangle with the left leg. We're going to try to bring our right ankle to our left knee. Haven't done this in a while. Back is straight. You can always have a pillow or a block. There's a lot of space. And you can always straighten that left leg. So just take whichever variation works for you. Spine is tall. And then if you want, if you can, start to fold forward. Start to let go, letting everything relax. And slowly start to bring yourself up. And then cross your knees on top of each other and come onto your knees. We're gonna put the left toes, right foot on the floor, left leg lifts. That was not so graceful. And then left foot comes down, slowly rise up. All right. Hope I remember the other side. So let's start from the back of the mat this time. Hands on your hips, left foot steps forward, coming into that high lunge. So you know it's coming. So again, we're in that high lunge. Option to lift up, take the back bend. Keeping the hips, always try to bring that right hip forward. Good, drop the right heel. Now we're in warrior one. Again, try to keep those right hip moving forward. Bend the left leg. And then open up warrior two. Engage that left hip. So don't let that left hip drop, right? We want that left hip up. Looking over the left fingertips. And let's straighten the left leg. Bend the left leg. Try to get a little bit lower. Straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Use the core. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Look down at your toes. Frame your left foot. Come onto your right toes. So both hands are outside of your right foot. You're going to lift your left leg up. Standing split. Again, you want to try to have all 15 digits in a row. If not, just walk your hands out. And then your head, your face is looking right at your knee. Preparing for seated spinal twist, bend both knees. Right knee comes behind the left, and then come to sit on your mat. Spine is tall. Again, you always have the option of straightening that right leg. Arms come up, hug in the left knee, left hand behind. Twist, looking over the left shoulder. Keep that spine tall. Really hug in the knee. Try to keep even weight on both sit bones. Slowly come back to center, taking a counter pose. So bring both hands to the right side. Take a bow. Bring yourself back up, and then prepare. So again, you can keep this right leg bent or straight. We're going to bring our left ankle to the right knee. You can always have a block or a pillow, a blanket under here to protect it. Give it a little cushioning. And then option to bend forward. Try to keep both feet flexed. And as you relax, you just get a little bit deeper. And slowly start to roll yourself up. We'll bring our knees on top of each other, coming forward. And then bring your right foot behind you, and left leg is going to come up. Straight up. Left foot comes down. Walk yourself out to a down dog. Come forward to plank, drop all the way down. Good, so we're on our bellies again. This time, bend your knees, reach back, holding on to your feet. Forehead on the floor. Inhale on the exhale, lift. So neck is straight, glutes are engaged, knees are lifted. Don't lift your head up. Look right about 1 or 2 feet ahead of you. And just think about lifting those knees and pushing into your hands. Good. Slowly lower down, right cheek to mat. Stay for a moment. Forehead back to mat, bend the knees, reach back. Inhale on the exhale, lift. Breathing to stay here. Good. Slowly lower down, other cheek to mat. And then just flip over onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And just give your lower back a nice little massage. And then bring the feet to the mat and just start to rock your legs left to right. Feet are out wide, so if you're on a mat, they're on the edges of your mat. Bringing your legs all the way down to the right. And then take your right foot on top of your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Arms can be out straight if you have the space. Slowly come back to center. Legs come over to the left. Left foot on top of the right knee. Look over the right shoulder. Slowly coming back to center, hug your knees in, lift your head, one tight squeeze. And then lower down, coming into your final resting pose. Eyes are closed, faces relaxed. Taking time. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Relax your legs. Relax your toes. Relax your fingertips. Begin to deepen your breathing. Start to move your fingers and toes. Start to wake yourself up. When you're ready, roll onto your right side, cradling your head with your hands. And slowly bring yourself up to a seated position. You can keep your eyes closed, hands at heart center. Memorizing this feeling of relaxation, thanking your body for putting in the hard work, thanking your mind for keeping yourself focused, thanking your breath for keeping you moving. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for sharing your yoga with me today. Namaste.